All right, I want to share some details on the short arm darce, but I want to start with some of the fundamentals of the darce and some problems people run into with it. So usually when you see people on a front headlock, they'll circle off, put in a vice grip, and then they'll break them down to a hip first. They start cranking the chin into the chest, break them down onto a hip. This allows me to get the proper angle and also keep his arm across the center line because my chest is covering his tricep. From here, I can begin to work. My arm is down, do a figure four, and rock the baby to finish. Okay, so that's kind of like how the darce is classically done. Sometimes you'll see people from the front headlock, they'll skip the step of breaking down their opponent to a hip, and they'll lock the figure four right away. But the problem with this is, come on this side, I'm not doing a very good job of controlling his posture. If he lifts his head up, it's very hard for me to break him down, and he can keep his left arm out wide, leaving a lot of space on this side for the blood to come through. All right? But if we go down, sometimes people will solve this by, when they punch the darce, instead of breaking their opponent down to a hip, they'll sit to their own hip. And then they'll be able to walk it in, pull it all down, and you get the tap. All right? But one cool aspect of the short arm darce is you can simultaneously break them down and strangle them at the same time. So when you punch your darce in, instead of going to the bicep, you go to the forearm. And that allows me to use the tip of my elbow on the crown of his head, the end of the lever. So when he tries to posture up, I can break his posture down while starting to strangle here simultaneously. If he decides to stay on his knees, I can just start choking him right here. But oftentimes, since I'm pushing down on his head and choking, they'll fall to the hip. You can follow through and get the tap. So that short arm darce allows you to break the posture down at the same time as strangling them. Where when you go to that classic darce grip, before breaking them down to a hip, he can leave his head up and open up and survive the choke.